Number 10. UAP House. Gas Architectures designed this unique futuristic house, called the UAP House, which is situated in Riviera Nayarit. The UAP House is different from other villas in many ways. The structure is designed like a massive UFO. It is much more energy efficient than standard residences because of its distinctive design, which guarantees that heat is distributed evenly throughout the building. Also, due to its design and the sloping sides that allow pressure from wind and rain to be spread equally, it is more resistant to weather-related damage. To top it all off, the entire structure is ultra-modern and furnished with opulent amenities like a king-size bedroom, a jacuzzi, and a rooftop patio. The UAP House is among the coolest vacation homes in our opinion. Number 9. The Pixel Building. There are many stunning buildings in the world, but this one stands out very well. It was constructed as office space in Melbourne, Australia, and looks unique due to the assortment of multicolored shapes that adorn its outside. It turns out, though, that the building's interior also benefits from its innovative design. It is intended to be totally self-sustaining for everything except drinking water, making it one of Australia's most environmentally friendly structures and the country's first carbon-neutral office building, according to the Green Building Council of Australia. This is made possible by the roof's ability to produce its own electricity using solar panels, on-site wind turbines, and a green roof that processes gray water from the building using evapotranspiration. The Pixel Building serves as an example of how superiority and creativity may push the limits of sustainable architecture. The design of other office buildings around the world will be influenced by this building, despite the fact that it may only be a small structure. Number 8. Via 57 West. The Via 57 West stands out from the rest of the skyline due to its noticeably distinctive shape, in contrast to the majority of New York's skyscrapers, which are all tall rectangles. That's because this 34-story building, whose real shape is a hyperbolic paraboloid, resembles a warped pyramid. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the terminology of shapes, that is essentially a saddle form with a few more details. Designed by Big Bark Ingalls Group, Via sits on nearly an entire city block at the intersection of West 57th Street and the West Side Highway and offers unobstructed views of the Hudson River Park and the shoreline. The building also includes 709 residential units, and it aims to merge the architectural elements of classic Manhattan skyscrapers and European low-rise apartment buildings to create a structure that is both luxurious and practical. The rent for a basic studio apartment in Via 57 West is an astounding $4,500 per month. So, even if it may be beautiful, it's not inexpensive to live there. As a result, very few people even have the money to move into this amazing building. Number 7. The Atomium. Generally speaking, the futuristic structures that people imagined in the past haven't quite been realized in the present. However, the Atomium is one such instance. It is situated in Brussels, Belgium, and was initially constructed as a part of the 1958 Brussels World Fair to symbolize the quickening pace of scientific development at the time. They undoubtedly succeeded in their endeavor, as they constructed an odd but spectacular-looking atom-like structure that is meant to resemble a single ferrite crystal multiplied 165 billion times. This atom has a total of 9 spheres of usable area, which are connected by a network of 3-meter-long tubes that house a set of staircases, elevators, and lifts. 6 of the 9 spheres are open to the public as exhibition venues, multi-purpose rooms, and viewing places. The building also offers an entirely astounding and surreal ride through its interior spaces and volumes, which alone makes it worth a visit. The Design and Museum Brussels entrance is automatically included in the Atomium ticket. So, despite the fact that this bizarre-looking building is approximately 65 years old, it continues to rank among our list of more futuristic-looking buildings. Number 6. Galaxy Soho. This urban complex, which is located in the center of Beijing, is made up of 4 enormous, dome-shaped buildings that move like water around the entire pavilion. It is a futuristic version of the traditional Chinese courtyard, created by award-winning Iraqi-born British architect Zaha Hadid. The Galaxy Soho, which is made of aluminum and stone, aims to combine conventional Chinese architecture with a futuristic design. The Galaxy Soho has 18 stories inside, with public shopping and entertainment amenities located on the first 3 levels. Clusters of creative enterprises have workspaces available in the levels directly above. Bars, restaurants, and cafes, with views of one of the city's best avenues, are located at the top of the structure. Through intimate interiors that are always connected to the city, These various functions are interlinked, making Galaxy Soho a significant urban landmark for Beijing. Number 5. Museum of the Future. The city of Dubai, an oasis that still redefines what is humanly possible today, is a modern marvel built amid the sand desert of the United Arab Emirates. And what better venue for showcasing your love of invention than the Museum of the Future? The Museum of the Future, which some have dubbed the most beautiful structure in the entire world, is unlike anything you've ever seen. The words, "The future will be for those who will be able to imagine, design, and build it. The future does not wait. The future can be designed and built today," are carved into the exterior of the building in the form of windows. The poem was written in Arabic by Dubai's Vice President and Prime Minister. Step inside, and the museum transforms into a stunning dome of white calligraphy. 3 floors focus on outer space, and 4 others showcase near-future technologies that aim to solve humanity's biggest threats. There isn't anything else in the world like the Museum of the Future. Therefore, it's a mystery how the engineers were able to construct one of the most extraordinary buildings ever and make the interior a stunning counterpart to the shining exterior. Number 4. Dubai Frame. Bringing in a new design that ought to be impossible, yet somehow manages to be extremely real, the Dubai Frame is unique in all respects. It is the largest frame on Earth, measuring 500 feet tall and 300 feet wide, but its stunning appearance is just the beginning. It was constructed such that on one side, visitors can see famous Dubai landmarks, and on the other, they can explore older areas of the desert city. The frame comes to life inside, beginning with a museum on the bottom floor that offers visitors an immersive journey from a nomadic Bedouin fishing village to modern-day Dubai. A sky deck at the very top of the frame showcases the city through enormous windows and augmented reality displays. Visitors are transported into the future of Dubai, where they can expect to see moving buildings and flying taxis. This is one futuristic building that you have to see to believe it even exists. Number 3. Palazzo Lombardia. Italy is well recognized for its historical buildings, stunning natural scenery, and delectable cuisine. Yet, the Palazzo Lombardia serves as an illustration of Italy's advancement into the future. The 161-meter-tall Palazzo Lombardia, which is a prominent feature of the Milanese skyline and is situated in the ultra-modern metropolis of Milan, is undoubtedly one of the city's most impressive skyscrapers. Its interlocking wave elements, which are intended to mimic the adjacent Po River, were designed with the area's environment in mind. The Palazzo Lombardia, in particular, not only boasts energy-generating photovoltaic panels, rooftop gardens, and groundwater-fed heat pumps, but perhaps more impressively, a double-skin climate wall. This climatic wall, which runs the length of the building, is used to house the solar shading system, which not only uses natural sunlight to regulate temperatures, but also serves as a thermal buffer zone to make it simpler to heat and cool the structure. The Palazzo Lombardia is unquestionably one of Italy's most cutting-edge buildings. Number 2. Tao Zhu Yin Yuan. Tao Zhu Yin Yuan is proof that Taipei, Taiwan, is one of the most technologically advanced cities in the world. This residential high-rise is a 21-story skyscraper that stands out not only for its unique shape, but also for how ecologically friendly it is. Due to the decision to rotate each level by 4.5 degrees, each unit gives inhabitants a 270-degree view of the city below. The building's design is twisted similarly to the double helix structure of DNA. Beyond its physical appearance, the skyscraper was also intended to be entirely energy self-sufficient, made possible by the rooftop solar and wind power facilities. Each level of the building also stands out for its lush landscaping, with 23,000 different types of trees, shrubs, and plants covering the entire structure at the top of each apartment roof. They absorb a total of 120 tons of carbon dioxide each year, in addition to being stunning. It's safe to conclude that this tower is a net asset for that city when you take into account the fact that it even has a rainwater recycling system, energy monitoring systems, and regenerative elevators. Number 1. Beeah Group Headquarters. There are buildings from the future, and then there's this. It's impossible to picture an alien building in the middle of the desert. The most cutting-edge structure in the world is the Beeah Group's headquarters in Sharjah. You wouldn't be crazy if you believed you were seeing first contact with an alien species if you looked at this building from the outside. Incorporating the surrounding sand dunes aesthetic into its design, it is a cutting-edge architectural creation that is situated in the United Arab Emirates. Once you enter inside, it becomes even more impressive. a vision of power and elegance. This is the first artificially intelligent building that plans its employees in Visitors' Day and welcomes them in before they even arrive. The ecologically friendly, high-tech infrastructure is powered by a solar array connected to Tesla battery packs. In practically every way, the Beeah Group's headquarters is years ahead. A breathtaking glimpse at what the future might look like right now. If you enjoyed this video, you will certainly enjoy the craziest, fastest cars humanity has ever made.